Wisdom from Nye back here with another video for wisdom for you guys. I really wanted to upload it yesterday because I want to be consistent with uploading every Wednesday to do Wisdom Wednesdays, but I got so caught up in my schedule and I had to work and all types of stuff. So I really just want to get right into this topic, and today my topic is don't get comfortable with being comfortable. And what does that mean to me? To me, that means it's okay to be uncomfortable. Have you ever heard the term that it's okay to not be okay? That's exactly what I'm here to talk about. It's okay to be uncomfortable sometimes because, again, it depends on your perspective. And being able to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, it takes a few things. To me personally, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of humility. It takes a lot of mindfulness. It takes a lot of power, and it takes a lot of faith. Those are my top 5 things that it takes a lot of to be able to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like, who likes being uncomfortable, right? Don't nobody like being uncomfortable. But if you look at the perspective in the situation as, maybe I can grow from this, you know what I'm saying? We all have been hurt before. We all have hurt someone before. We all have been put in an uncomfortable situation. But that doesn't mean it shouldn't stop you from striving for what you're purposed to do and destined to do on this earth. When you go through life and you're succeeding and you're graduating college, you're graduating high school, you're a millionaire, you're making so-and-so at this job, you meet your husband, you meet your wife, you have children, it shouldn't just stop there. I heard a word before last year or so, and it just talked about how when you walking with God, it's gonna be situations that you are always leveling up. You are always elevating. But the way that you can grow the most is when you're uncomfortable. When you feel like, whoa, this don't feel right, or whoa, this feel awkward. But that's when you can get the chance to grow into yourself, because just because you reached a certain point in life, don't just stop there. You should have that mindset, I still got work to do. I still got work to do. I still got work to do. I still have work to do. You shouldn't just stop there, because you are destined for great things. So I just want you guys to know that it's totally okay to be uncomfortable. Don't get comfortable with being comfortable. Have you ever heard the term, don't get too comfortable? Or you might feel like somebody getting way too comfortable. Whoa, like, don't get too comfortable ever, because when you're uncomfortable, that's when you have room to grow and you have room to strive. To me, it takes a lot of courage to be uncomfortable in a situation, to be comfortable with being uncomfortable in a situation, because you don't know how to like really deal with being uncomfortable. And that's why you got to do your research, and that's why you got to get down to the greedy needy, like, hey, how can I look at this situation from a different perspective? To me, it takes a lot of humility, because when we reach certain points in our life, we feel like, yeah, like we did it, like we made it, But you shouldn't be so arrogant and so cocky to the point, like, yes, you should celebrate yourself and celebrate when you achieve great things. But I'm saying, like I said before earlier in this video, don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Don't. Because how are you just willing to stay there? Because you know what? You should have the mindset of, okay, I I graduated college. What's next? You know what I'm saying? I got my PhD. What's next? I opened the business. What's next? I started the YouTube video. I started the YouTube channel. What's next? You gotta keep looking forward and beyond where you are. Don't be stagnant in where you are. Don't be stuck in where you are, because what happens is when we do achieve those great achievements in life, we celebrate ourselves and then we find ourselves bored. Like, what happened? I'm not as happy anymore. I'm not as successful anymore. I'm not as joyful anymore, because we got too comfortable. We got way too comfortable. It takes a lot of faith to me, because being comfortable with being uncomfortable, you don't know what's going to happen next. But even if you don't know what's going to happen next, you shouldn't think that something bad is going to happen. You should have the faith that, okay, I'm not done yet. Greater things are still to come, because faith is stepping out on that step and not knowing where it's going to lead you. But you don't know the exact destination, but you know that it's going to lead you somewhere that is going to benefit you. It's going to help you. It's going to strive you and thrive you. It's going to open your mind. It's going to give you wisdom. It's going to give you knowledge. You are going to reach your destiny no matter what. And stepping out on faith, it can be scary sometimes. But that's what we need, because these last few months I learned that faith is everything. Faith is like literally everything to me. Love and faith. In the Bible it says, bind love and faith around your neck. Bind them around your neck and sew them into your heart, because that's what is going to get you through life. Love and faith, and trusting your higher power, and trusting that he's going to get you to where you need to be. He might not get you where you want to be, but he's going to get you where you need to be. And you might not understand that difference, because you might want to be somewhere else in life, but God needs you here. So now you're uncomfortable. Like, what am I supposed to do? Do what you need to do. Don't do what you gotta do. Do what you need to do. Do what you gotta do to get to where you need to be. That was a lot. Do what you gotta do to get where you need to be. That's a word. Write that down, y'all. But it's really important to have faith as you are going through this journey of life. It's really important. And it's really important to be uncomfortable. It's really important to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because that means that you still have some things to work on. And you don't know it all. And it's okay not to know it all. It's okay to not be Miss Know-It-All. It's fine. You're fine. You don't gotta know everything. You just need to know what you need to know. You are who you are, and nobody can change that about you. To me, it takes a lot of power when you are trying to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because I don't feel like everybody has that. Everybody doesn't have that strength and that ability to be, you know what? I feel like everybody do have it, but everybody don't get down and dig into themselves and try to activate it. That's the thing. They don't try to get down, dig within themselves, find different ways and perspectives of looking at it and how to deal with the situation. That's when you don't have any power. You have power when your perspective changes. You have power when you are like, okay, it's okay to not be okay. That's when you have the power. It takes so much power to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because, like I said, everybody don't have that. Everybody can't be a superhero. Everybody isn't willing to activate it. But you have to be willing to activate it. Anybody that is listening to this video watching this video, I'm talking to you, you have to be willing to activate that power within you because it's within you. But you also have to believe that it is within you. You have to have that perspective, like, it's okay to not be okay. That takes so much power. That takes so much courage. That takes so much humility to say that it's okay to not be okay, because there are so many people walking around here who are just trying to live the perfect lives, the most perfect lives, and it's like, we're not perfect. Including me, I have tried to act like I'm not hurting. I have tried to act like I don't have feelings. I have tried to act like I don't care. But in reality, it's the total opposite. It's okay to hurt. Use your wounds as wisdom. Turn your wounds into wisdom. It's okay to go through trials and tribulations. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to get hurt, because it's only going to make you a better person. It's only going to make you a better individual at the end of the day. It's only going to make you a better person. So guys, please get comfortable with being uncomfortable. There's this book that I'm going to refer to you guys. It's called Don't Settle for Safe by Sarah Jakes Roberts. And it's an awesome read. It's an awesome read, and you can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and you can also get it from womanevolve.com. That's her website that she has for her clothes and everything like that. But you guys should get that book. Don't settle for safe. Don't settle for safe. Don't settle for safe. Don't settle with being comfortable. Get into the mindset that it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to not be okay. And I'm going to keep repeating that. I don't care how dumb I may sound to somebody who's listening to this video. I don't care how annoying it may sound, because that is what's on the inside of me. That's how I live. And though sometimes it's even hard for me to wrap that around my head and to get that through my head, but I gotta keep repeating it, and it gets me through my trials and my tribulations. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel at peace when I can say it's okay to not be okay. Trials and tribulations is normal. Confusion is normal. Being hurt is normal. It's okay to not be okay. Sometimes we just get so caught up with beating up on ourselves, because we are so used to being judged, or we're afraid that someone is going to judge us because of what we went through. But don't ever forget, I don't care how pretty somebody is. I don't care how handsome somebody is. I don't care how rich somebody is. We have all been through something. We have all been through something. We have all went through something that has hurt us. We have all went through trials and tribulations, and if you haven't, you will. If you have the perfect life, cool. But you will go through something, because you will be tested to see if you are who you say you are. It's okay to not be okay. It's totally okay with being comfortable with being uncomfortable. I love you guys so much, and I'm so glad that I got to do this video today. I also want to refer you guys to a book that I just got. It's amazing. Let me get it for you. It's so amazing. It's called Fervent. Fervent by Priscilla Shearer, and it's called Fervent, A Woman's Battle Plan for Serious, Specific, and Strategic Prayer. And I started reading it last night, and then I woke up and I read the first chapter, and it was just really touching, and it really touched me today. And it was talking about passion. And this video, this channel, I have to realize that I have to get my passion back about getting this wisdom out to you guys. I have to get passionate about following my destiny and following my purpose and the purpose that God has given me. it's an awesome read so far. Don't forget to try to get the book Don't Settle for Safe by Sarah Jakes Roberts. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and also on womanevolve.com. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, a fantastic rest of the week, a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.